Taryl here, and I have more breaking news. Taryl here, and I have a story hot off the presses about Stihl. Stihl, furloughing 30% of workforce at Virginia Beach plant, and they don't mean Eddie furloughing. Virginia Beach, Virginia. Stihl, best known for its popular chainsaws, is furloughing about 30% of its Virginia Beach workforce, roughly 550 to 600 workers. Spokesperson Stephanie Fries confirmed the news on Thursday, which was yesterday, saying the company made the decision due to softening market conditions. And that's just a nice term for they're not selling. Their stuff's not selling. The duration of said furloughs will respond directly to anticipated improvements in the market. So they're hoping that it's going to get better. We are committed to supporting our affected employees during this time, and they are going to work tirelessly to return all employees to normal work status as soon as possible, said Fries, who had no comment on follow-up questions from Wavy. All right, so let's look at that little paragraph. So, the duration of said furloughs will respond directly to anticipated improvements. So if things don't improve, you may be permanently laid off, or you may be laid off even longer than what they expect. The news comes less than a year after Stihl Incorporated announced a $49 million investment to expand operations at the Virginia Beach plant. The Stihl parent company also reported a record in revenue in 2022, last year, with $5.97 billion with a B. Almost $6 billion profit. And guess what? They're not giving probably any of it to their employees. Employees who have been furloughed, not Eddie furloughed, and wanted to remain anonymous told 10 on Your Side Thursday their schedules had recently been reduced to only 4 days a week. And they were getting the sense that we're making too much product and we have too many people in the building. So, obviously a lot of standing around, and they had to cut people's hours down to 4 days a week. Again, that came from an anonymous employee. They added that the Virginia Beach facility, the U.S. headquarters for the company based near Stuttgart, Germany, has had 3 presidents in the past 3 years and 5 in the past decade. And you know what? When those presidents left, I bet you they all left and they deployed their golden parachutes. Yeah, I bet you they're well paid. The worker said Stihl's business ramped up during the pandemic as more people were at home and focused on home improvement and landscaping projects. But as people returned to work, production targets remained at higher levels, creating a backlog of inventory. So they're blaming it on the pandemic. You know, that's the new trend. Let's just blame everything on the pandemic. Bob McNabb, chair of the Department of Economics and the director of the Dragas Center for Economic Analysis at Old Dominion University, told 10 on Your Side the company's action could be in response to a slowing housing market that has resulted from the highest mortgage rates in about 20 years. I think it would take a little bit longer for that effect to happen, because I know all the housing around here, it's still selling. It's going up for sale and people are still buying. So I think that's BS right there. That's just his opinion, this economics director. I think it would take a little bit longer for that effect to affect Stihl, because I think that's what you call BS. The furloughs, not Eddie furlough, affect several product lines, but notably spared was the department that makes battery-powered items. So it's affecting the gas-powered side. At the company's earnings report in April, CEO Michael Traub said he wanted 80% of Stihl's product line to be battery-powered by 2035. So again, there you go. Really ramping up that battery stuff. So from what I understand, that facility there in Virginia Beach, that's where they make everything. It's their headquarters, their main administrative building and all that's there. It's their main, little clubhouse. That's their big playhouse there. Workers at the plant on Viking Drive across from Lynn Haven Mall, there's also a Dave & Buster's over there, were suddenly sent home around noon on Wednesday, 2 days ago, and told to return on Monday. All employees, furloughed or not, were told to leave and will be paid for Thursday and Friday. An employee who was furloughed told Wavy. So they got an employee that told them, all right, everybody go home, even the ones that aren't furloughed, and we're going to pay you. The employee said those who are furloughed will get 2 weeks' pay, and the furloughs are expected to last anywhere from 4 to 16 weeks, so a month to 3 months. You think these people are going to sit around and wait? From what I know from being in this business, they'll just get jobs somewhere else. Because that's what they do. They all stay within the business. I've known sales reps and stuff in this industry, and they go, I'll just go to breaks and scrap them, or I'll just go to errands, or I'll just go to scrub cadet, depending on what their positions are. Stihl Incorporated opened in Virginia Beach in '74 and employs about 2,100 employees and supplies more than 10,000 local Stihl dealers, according to the company's website. So 550 to 600 of that 2,100 are getting Eddie furloughed. They're currently the third largest private employer in Virginia Beach, behind only Centara, whatever that is, and Geico. Geico employs a lot of people, selling that insurance. For Virginia Beach Economic Development. They're also listed as one of the top 20 companies with 1,000 plus employees. Well, yeah, because I got 2,100. Well, minus 550 now, so. In the Hampton Roads region by the Hampton Roads Alliance. So, this story, a lot of the information in it was an employee text message. All right, so there you have it. Hey, grass rats, let me know what you think about this breaking news down here in the comment section about this latest Stihl massive layoff. Extra, extra, read all about it! Massive Stihl layoff! Extra, extra! And I'm Pterodactyl for 5 on your side. I'm not 10 on your side. There's 5 of me on your side. And there's your news dinner, or your dinner with your news. Because a lot of times people will watch the news at dinner time.